Hello travelers, and welcome to Kronos the New Dawn. This is Bloober Team's brand new horror survival game that takes inspiration from Dead Space, Resident Evil 4, and John Carpenter's 1982 movie The Thing. The world of Kronos the New Dawn is brutal and unforgiving for the player. Survival is anything but guaranteed. Every resource is limited, and any one of these fights could be your last if you are not prepared. You will need to scour the darkest corners of the map as well as make smart suit upgrades if you hope to survive this nightmare. That's where this video comes in. I'm going to be giving you 7 tips to help you survive, make smarter decisions, and uncover the mysteries of this dangerous world. So let's get started, shall we? The first tip I have for you is only fight when you absolutely have to. There's going to be many times in this game where enemies surround you. They merge, they pop out of nowhere, and it is very easy to become overwhelmed. Especially if you run out of bullets, you haven't been scavenging or crafting new materials, it can make the fights unbelievably difficult. If you find yourself in a situation like that, the best thing you can do sometimes is just run away. Maybe you don't have any bullets left, or maybe you're making a strategic decision to just save your resources for a bigger fight that's inevitably going to come. Either ways, there's no shame in running and living to fight another day. There's also no guarantee that enemies will drop loot when you kill them, so it makes it all the more reason not to fight every single enemy you see. Which brings me to my next tip. As you can see, I pick up a core from this cat right here. Don't skip locked doors. As I've already mentioned, when it comes to resources, this survival horror game is among one of the stingiest. They are very rare and should be looted at every chance you can possibly get. Once you find the bolt cutters, you'll be able to open up these chain doors, and inside a lot of times you'll find not only these cute little cats to collect that will leave you a treat after you pet them, but it'll be filled with resources, whether it's handles or keys to open up locked doors with more loot behind them, or it'll just have a bunch of energy and ammo, health, flame canisters, you name it. All things that are going to help you continue to survive and thrive in this unforgiving world. Which brings me to my next very important tip. Never stop moving, and make sure you charge your shots. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen scrolling through TikTok or on social media where people are just firing their pistol or their shotgun without charging it. It doesn't do anywhere near the maximum damage, and you need every bit of power you can possibly get against these monstrous creatures. As long as you keep moving, monsters won't be able to hit you for the most part. You can learn their techniques, their attacks, to avoid them even better, and it'll help you in combat to survive. The next tip here is inventory management and crafting. Both of these are absolutely key to your survival in this game. So you should always make sure that your inventory is open and spacious so that you can pick up crafting materials and other things that you might need along the way. What I would recommend is, if you ever find that your crafting materials are full and you have inventory space, craft something so that way you can pick up whatever is left there in the world. You never want to just leave something behind, because it's a precious resource that you won't find later on. Finding cores are among the most important thing, as these allow you to upgrade your suit. What I would recommend is saving up a bunch of these so that you can upgrade your inventory spots as quickly as possible. Next up, we have something you've heard many times already. Don't let them merge. Burn the bodies in order to stop them from merging. But what I would do instead a lot of the times is, as you can see, once they get tentacled up like this, it means they're going to try to absorb one of the other bodies to become even stronger and gain their powers. I would wait, use the flame canister once they start doing that, because not only do you get to burn the body, but you get to stun the enemy and damage them as well. I would wait to group them up as well, to do maximum damage to as many of them as possible if you're planning to fight them. Know your environment, something that is absolutely essential for you to maximize your survival. Not only will it help you in combat, but it'll help you with scavenging those resources. There's no map in Kronos the New Dawn, so it will be hard to keep track of doors that you haven't opened yet. Maybe you didn't find the key or you didn't get the bolt cutters yet, so you will have to backtrack and remember where these are. But it has a great combat purpose as well. As you can see here in the gameplay, you want to try to group up the enemies before you use explosive barrels or the flame canisters to really maximize the damage that you're doing. Save yourself bullets, because those are precious resources, as well as the flame canisters, although you can get those from safe rooms at the dispensers. You also don't want to run into a dead end, so that's why I say you need to know your environment. And the last tip I have for you is, death is a learning experience, so don't feel bad if you die in this game. As long as you learn from your mistakes, then you can come back better, faster, and stronger, and hopefully with a better strategy to survive. And those are my 7 tips to help you survive Kronos the New Dawn. Hopefully these will give you an edge in your gameplay and help you to push further in solving the mystery of what's going on in the world. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more Kronos content and other things, and if you want, you can drop your own survival tips and tricks down in the comments. I'd love to see what kind of advice you have for me. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and never forget, such is our calling, travelers.